honestly, it is not everybody you see in this life that you help. We have to be really careful with the kind of people we assist because there are some people that are agents of darkness or whatever name we put it as. I know you have a good heart and you feel, oh no, I just want to help this person. I want this person to be better in life. I want this person to grow. I want this person to be in a good place. It's not everybody that you sympathize with. You can imagine helping somebody thinking they are doing the right thing because it came from your heart and from a place of love. And at the end of the day, it turns out that that person was just somebody that was sent into your life to either destroy you or make life difficult for you. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. As you all know, my name is Shola Oshoyin, your host. I'm Okeberi. If this is your first time stumbling on my page, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, even go as far as sharing, and God bless you. Today I'll be telling you a true life story coming from the horse's mouth. This is a true life event that happened to somebody that is very, very close to me and dear to me. Before we dive into this particular story, let's take a break. We'll be right back. My dad, my mom, and my younger sister, on this very fateful Sunday morning, we decided to go to the supermarket to go and shop. As usual, it's a ritual in our house that every weekend we do that. But after getting everything we wanted to get from the supermarket, and my dad was trying to pack everything he got, like everything we got from the supermarket, into the car, he noticed a man who was struggling to put his things into his car. It seems that the man was halfway paralyzed and was using a crutches, like he was on crutches. My dad was really sad when he saw that event and said, he told my mom, babe, I'm coming, let me quickly help this man. Let me lend him a helping hand. And my dad quickly ran towards the man and said, oh sir, are you okay? I can notice that you've been struggling to put these things into the car. The man said, yes, thank you so much. And my dad decided to lend him a helping hand and helped him put everything in the car. Well, after he did that, he realized that the man had already peed on his body, like he was really draining with pee. So obviously he was not in good condition. I think at that point, maybe he needed his drugs or something. He was really sick. And my dad came back to our car and told my mom, baby, please take the kids home. I'll meet you at home. I need to help this man. I don't think he's in the right frame of mind or in a good condition to drive himself home. And my mom, who understands the kind of man she married, said, okay, there's no problem. There's nothing wrong in helping somebody since it's coming from a place of love. And my dad decided to drive this man to his house. Managed to carry the man from the car into his house, helped him bring out all the groceries he got from the store and put them in his house, and told the man that, please sir, do you have anybody that stays with you because you need help? You can't be living alone in this kind of condition. And the man said, my kids are dead. My wife is dead. I have nobody but God and me. And my dad was really touched by the things this man said and said, God, how can I be of assistance to this man? And my dad said, okay, you know what? Give me your number. I'll give you my number. Anytime you need help running around, maybe once in a while you want to get something, you can call me or reach out to me and I'll help you do that. The man was so excited and so happy, and he gave out his digits to my dad. But my dad noticed something when he got into the man's house. He realized that the man's house was so upside down, unkept. So many things were not in place. The house was really stinky. But my dad just felt, oh, he's a sick man. He can't help himself. He can't do so many things for himself. Probably that is why things are this bad in his house. My dad got home that day and narrated everything to my mom, and my mom was like, babe, are you sure about this? And he said, no, it's coming from a place of love. Even the Bible says, love your neighbors as yourself. So if I can do that with this man, it's not going to be a bad thing if I help him, because he said he has no kids, he has no wife, he has no relatives, he's all by himself. So don't you think maybe one way or the other, God has put me in a place to assist this man? And she said, okay, I know you to be a good man, and I will not stop you from doing the things your heart chooses you to do. Now, days passed. As usual, this man would send messages or call my dad in between work sometimes, or when he's with us in the family. He say, please, I want you to come and help me do one or two things. Come and help me do. So the man started taking advantage of the fact that my father was nice to him and wanted to help him. This man would just call at random times. Sometimes he would just call that he wants to take fresh air, that please my dad should drive and come and take him out, and this is a man that has his own family. Of course, sometimes when you have dedicated yourself to helping somebody, you just feel okay, you stand by your words. And this was what my dad was trying as much as possible to do. But my mom, on the other hand, at some point was getting very uncomfortable with some of the random calls. There was a day my dad came back home and was really sad. He said that he can't believe what happened to him today. And my mom was like, what exactly happened? He said, this man called me up to drive him to a neighborhood that I feel there are drug dealers there. My spirit tells me that this man is into drugs. And my mom said, babe, are you sure you still want to go ahead helping this man? So because my dad was a good man, he wanted to make sure that the promises he made to this man, he wanted to keep them. So one day, my dad told my mom that I think I should invite Mr. Jonathan over to our house for supper. Fast forward to few moments later, when my dad came back, it was now glaring that the man tried to make advances at her. He tried to touch her in inappropriate places, and she couldn't really stand that. That was where she drew the line. She said, you know what, my love, I don't think you would continue with this help you said you want to do. You've done your best, let it be. This man is sick. I think there's more to this man that we don't know. So basically, this Mr. Jonathan in question, right, was somebody that had a terrible past. He raped his neighbor's daughter. He violated his kids, his neighborhood. People weren't safe around him because he was really toxic. And because of this incident, people had to isolate, like they had to stay away from him. So he felt isolated at some point. He went to prison and served his term and came out of prison. And when he came out of prison already, everybody was scared to associate with him because of his past character and behavior, hoping that over the years this man would have changed, but he came out even more toxic. Because of how helpless he was at that time, he was trying to suppress the toxicity in him. So he tries as much as possible to disguise it so that people wouldn't know who he really was. I'm glad my dad was able to find out on time that this man was no good and bad news. Now, this applies to so many of us. You know very well that this person you are assisting probably have this trait of toxicity, or the person is very harmful, or the person is bad news, but yet you keep drawing these people close, and these people can actually lead you to your doom or even lead you to your grave. So the lesson learned here today is that we should be very careful with the kind of people we bring into our space, even as friends. So basically, the irony of this story is that not everybody that walks on the street or not everybody that comes to you for support deserves your support. So, guys, after all you've heard me say, what do you have to say about this? I would love to hear what you have to say in the comment section, and I'll be right there with you all through it. Don't forget to like, comment, and share my video, and God bless you as you do so. Bye for now.